Hello gang, good to see y'all again. Of course, if you're tuning in for the first time, I am the Articulate Grunt. Welcome to my channel. And yes, that glow to my side is why I generally record in the evening or first thing in the morning. But I've got the opportunity, so here we are. So, getting on down to business, Joe Arpaio, the toughest sheriff in America out in Arizona, is back in the news again. Apparently, 38 inmates didn't think he was serious when he said, "Don't mess with the American flags that have been put up on the wall in your cells," and tore them down, damaged them, etc., and were put on bread and water. So the media has him back in the news a bit because he put inmates on bread and water. And okay, maybe it's just my military background and such, and what I've been through and deployed and had to eat and not eat and various things, but I investigated and took a look, and that bread he's giving them looks really good. Actually, I think I've paid for worse in restaurants. It's got some sort of vegetable stuff added to it, and then it's baked and cooked up, and it looks like some sort of little pita roll thing. Actually, it's pretty decent size serving of vegetable bread and water. So like I said, I was looking at it, it's like, damn, that actually looks pretty good. At the time I was hungry, I was like, I'd like one of those. So, in summary, liberal lawyer groups are screaming, "Oh my God, you're depriving the inmates." When they broke a rule they were briefed on ahead of time, 38 of them chose to violate the rule anyway, and they're on bread and water, and it's the bread I wish we had gotten a few times while on deployment. Of course, then again, Congress has given clearance to cut in various situations and surroundings, soldier meals down to 2 a day, but inmates have got to get 3 square balanced meals a day. And we'll leave it at that. Link is in the description below if you want to go and take a look at it yourself. Moving on, Mexico has legalized vigilante groups. And no, some of you may initially think this doesn't mean, oh, vigilantism is legal in Mexico. No, there are actually organized groups in Mexico, in and around cities, towns, counties in some cases, that have leaders and structures, and they are groups of banded together vigilante organizations that are opposing the drug dealers and the criminal organizations so rampant, as we're all aware of, in Mexico. And now, they also haven't been just blatantly, oh, you're all legal. No, they've got to come in, register with the military and police forces, and in order to be a legal member of these legalized vigilante groups, you've got to put in the individual's name, their address. You've got to basically put together a personnel roster that's turned into the authorities. With your name on that, you're now a legal part of the vigilante organization that you claim to be with, and can keep weapons and equipment, as well as be provided support by the military and police department, communications, transportation, things such as that. However, I looked at that and saw one big thing. It was like, yeah, no. They're registering all their personnel, names, addresses, and Mexico is inundated. The entire governmental system has been inundated with members of these criminal organizations who can now look up and know, oh, Jose Vaqueros is the leader of this militia group. We've got his name, his address. Cool, we can go get him. We can take him out. So, legalized and registered fodder bait. We'll see how this works out. In our final piece for this video, 9 California students in the LA area, grade school students, got with their parents, got with their lawyers, and are suing the state to remove 5 sections from the teacher tenure regulations. Among them are 3 regulations laying out things that teachers have to have done wrong in order to be fired. A 4th is the last hired, first fired rule, which they feel penalizes young and newer teachers who are possibly some of the better teachers with the higher levels and better training, more up to date, more caring and in for the kids. And the final one they're wanting to get rid of is apparently the LA tenure classification, where you have to teach 18 months reliably. Now, I always thought everywhere I've seen tenure, it was like 5, 10 years to get tenure. But 18 months? That's nothing. Now, the parents and students involved in the lawsuit claim that these 5 regulations are unrealistic and out of date and actually hinder student development unfairly while protecting bad, out-of-touch, and possibly criminal teachers that instead of being fired and gotten out of the system for the betterment of the students are normally just transferred to lower income, poorer neighborhoods and schools that, as they say, are less valued. Well, that's what I've got for you today. Remember, get up, take a look around, see what's going on, see what the fight is. If it's something that speaks to you and it's worth the possible backlash, possible loss, fight the fight. If not, that's on you. It's your decision. But if you're not involved, you can't really complain that much when somebody else tries to fix it. It either fixes it how you don't like or fails. I am the Articulate Grunt. Take care of yourselves, and I will catch you next time. Bye.